Today we're looking at the Battleaxe from Crimson Talon Broadheads. This thing is crazy. When I first saw this, the first thing that I thought of was a double-bladed axe that you see a Viking swing around. This thing is nuts. Like, this front blade is just huge. I've never been a huge fan of mechanical broadheads. I've never used them, so I'm only saying this based off of what I've seen and what I've heard. I hate watching hunting videos where someone's shooting a mechanical. This could also be a result of their arrow being maybe on the light side and they're using a mechanical and it hits the animal and it barely penetrates. Sometimes it falls out, sometimes it's sitting in there dangling around and the animal runs off, and then the next shot that you see, it's now dark outside and they've got flashlights and headlamps and they're trying to recover their animal. Now there could be a lot of variety of reasons as to why that situation comes about. Maybe they're waiting for people to arrive, maybe they're waiting for the animal to expire, or maybe they couldn't find it because it didn't do enough damage. So my worry with the mechanicals were the blades not opening. That's why I stuck to fixed blades, cut on contact heads. Until I saw this. This thing is crazy. It's got this massive blade on the front, double bevel blade, and then off to either side are these two bits here that are also sharpened. I'll get you a close up in a second. So as the arrow turns and hits the animal and starts to penetrate, these two back sections here get pushed and open up. The elastic rolls down and it exposes these two massive talon blades that stick out on the side. This will create an overall 2-inch cut, which is nuts because I was thinking, even if these didn't deploy, which I'm 100% confident that they will. I know that mechanicals have come a long way from the days where the blades weren't deploying, but even if they didn't, or there was an angle issue or something that didn't cause them to deploy all the way, this front blade is going to do incredible damage. The Crimson Talon Battleaxe combines the surgical accuracy of a true flying 2-blade broadhead with the destruction of a 4-blade. Full cut on contact 7/8 inch steel blade tip slices on impact to create an initial wound channel and follows up with a pair of world-class mechanical razors to deliver the final 2-inch cut. This broadhead drops game fast. From the website it says, precision meets devastation. Accurate, durable, and reliable. Incredible penetration. The Crimson Talon line of mechanical broadheads was engineered to meet the needs of today's archery equipment and archers. The curved sickle blade technology of our mechanicals conserves kinetic energy to penetrate deep, then internally deploys a 2-inch cutting path for fast and humane big game knockdown power. Exclusive inboard center of gravity blade geometry keeps blades closed on release and helps deployment during game penetration. And because Crimson Talon mechanicals deploy after the initial penetration of the front 3/4 of the broadhead, deflection is not an issue. During field testing, Crimson Talon mechanicals fully deployed 100% of the time regardless of the shot angle. Cut on contact tip, optimized for both crossbows and compound bows. Assembled in America. So the Battleaxe comes in a 3-pack. It's got a stainless steel blade. As I said, these rear deploying pieces are sharpened as well. And as the description said, those will deploy after this front piece has entered the animal, so that you don't have to worry about any shot angles not having your blades deploy. So it's like a secondary effect to your shot. Again, the ferrule material is 70-75 aluminum, which is stronger than most steels. This looks like an absolute gorgeous head that's going to do some real damage in the field. It's 125 grains as advertised. The actual weight of these is 131 grains, as you'll see on the scale. I'm going to head out and take some shots with this and compare it to my field points. I have had to take the impact collar off of my field point arrow just to bring the weight closer to what this weight is. It gives a difference in weight between my field point arrow and this arrow of about 7 grains. So we should be pretty close, if not pretty well bang on when we're shooting. So I'll go head outside, get out of the barn here, and I'll set up my 3D buck target, and we'll take some shots at 30 and then again at 60 and see just how well these Crimson Talon Battleaxes fly. Alright, we're out here at 30 yards. We've got the shooter buck target down there. Starting off with field point at 30 yards. And then we'll shoot the battle axe and see just how well they perform compared to field points. "30 yards with the battle axe. "30 yards broadhead, 30 yards battle axe." I find it's always a good idea when you're doing testing like this is to pick one of the broadheads from the package as your testing head, because repeated shots through a target will dull your blade, and then save the others for real time in the field. 60 yards with a field point. "60 yards with the battle axe." Battle axe, what a badass name. Way to go with the naming of your broadheads, Crimson Talon. Quiver was awesome. Battle axe is awesome. Well, oh man, look at that. This is the field point and the battle axe at 60 yards. I don't think you can ask for anything better than that. A little high, that's my fault. It's a shooter error, not the arrow. Now, did the blades deploy? The only way to move this is to push it all the way through, because if I pull it back out, they will close back up. So let's see. Okay, we're through the back end, fully deployed. This is always the cool part. You unscrew your broadhead to get it out of the target, and look at that, the elastic's still there. Didn't have to go through another one. Screw this back on, roll this up, This is how easy this is. Over top, pull the talons up, and it goes right back into place. Just pop it in, make sure it's in the groove, and you're good to go. Well, we spun them, we shot them, we studied them, we looked up close, and you can't beat results like that. Crimson Talon Battleaxe, A++. These will be going in my quiver with the Crimson Talon cleavers. If you don't know what those are, go check them out. I have a video that I did on them as well. They are a single bevel 2-blade broadhead. Just look devastating, as these do as well. So I'm going to have the cleavers and these battle axes in my quiver when I go for my fall black bear, turkey, and whitetail hunts. So stay tuned for that. I will be posting more videos if opportunities arise of how these broadheads do in the field, so you can get your final review of how they are and how they do and what kind of damage they do on the insides of the animal. So if you've never heard of these, check them out. If you're sitting on the fence, go buy them. Crimson Talon broadheads, these things are amazing. Full disclosure, I am not sponsored by Crimson Talon. I bought these with my own money, and I did the tests all on my own. There's no persuading me to go one way or the other. These are the results that I got based off of the tests that I did. The distance, 30 yards, 60 yards, they were side by side. That's awesome, and you can't beat that. That's what we want when it comes to accuracy in the field. So blades fully deployed, which was awesome to see. The elastic still stayed on the shaft of the arrow, even better, and quickly put back together. Yeah, I'm more than impressed and very happy with my purchase. So head on over to corecut.com, KOREKUT.com, if you want to learn more about Crimson Talon broadheads, and check out the Battleaxe. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We're doing really well, and we're getting videos out. It's just me doing this, so I'm doing the best I can, balancing with regular work and everything else. So hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, share them with your friends, and let me know what you'd like to see next.